Welcome to Our Rules Restoration. Today I got a 1987 Persuader. Didn't buy any of this. The original lot I bought had this one. It's missing a wheel. One of the tracks is kicked over sideways. That could be repaired. Local toy store has one for $1. They closed before I can get up there, but I went ahead and purchased it online. Got to go pick it up for the other wheel. Got some stress marks here. Gonna use a heat gun, get that stuff out. It's on the front, top and bottom. Two different bumpers. So I got multiple lots. It's funny that one lot had the top piece in there, one lot had most of the bottom piece. One lot had one of these, one lot had one of these, and then both the lots had these. And then two missiles in one lot, two missiles in another lot. So I only had to source two missiles from the local toy store. Different one, they didn't have the wheel. Have to source that in the wheel. And then the other thing was up here on top, we have a broken tab where that fits in there. So right now, if I push it down in there, with the broken tab, I already did this once, just being real careful not to break the other one. With one broken tab, it actually holds very nicely. It doesn't need that second one, but I'm going to go ahead and fix that anyway, just to be safe than sorry. Get this out. Actually, I'm going to get this turret out. So to get this out, you just hold in these tabs. There's 4 tabs. Get that turret out of the body. This body is completely dirty. Pry it out easy. I mean, with one tab, that holds super tight. But I'm going to go ahead and fix that tab right there. I'll make something out of styrene. It has a little kick over. I'll just duplicate what's there. I also have a Night Force version of this, missing all 6 of the missiles, but it has all the guns. It has the red front bumper, and it's got the similar problem. It's broke right there. So fixing it on this cheaper one, I'll be able to fix the more exclusive one. Let me go take this upstairs. I'm going to clean it. Try to salvage these decals the best I can. It does have all the decals on it. I can't be buying decals for every restoration I do, because this is not everybody's favorite, but you can see how dirty it is down in there. Just cool that I can take multiple lots, find them, put them together, and get one usable, displayable vehicle, and I'll pick up the driver on down the road. Got everything cleaned up. It didn't turn out great, but it's definitely not dusty or anything. This is a perfect way to show how good baby oil works. Shine this stuff up. All the decals, they have the residue that's squished out through the years. I'm trying not to replace these decals if I don't have to. Can't do that on every restoration I do. So I'm going to have to repair that broken tab right here. I don't have to, but I'm going to. And then the other thing is, when I was cleaning it, I noticed the tow hook is completely sheared off. So I have the Night Force version right here, tow hook right there. So I'm going to make a tow hook, glue that on, fix the tab right there. So this stuff to the side, and I need to heat gun the stress marks out of the nose here. Got the wheels off. That was simple. I just popped them out. They are one piece. So this one has a slight kick to it over here. I'm going to heat that up and I'm going to bend it back. Try to salvage that. Bumper really doesn't matter. They both turned out about as good as the other one. Probably going to use this one. It's a little less scratches on it. I'll get the other wheel. I'm going to go ahead and get my heat gun. I'm going to work that until you see the stress marks leave. Just keep the gun moving. Don't leave it in one spot too long. You will melt the plastic. You can just see them disappear right there. Disappear and disappear. So now, where there was stress marks across here, they're completely gone. Not too hard to fix. Stress marks on these tabs here. Just pulls that out. It's crazy how it works. Retro blasting is the first place I saw that done. Works really nice. So now I got to deal with this back axle, the 6-wheel axle. It's got that kick to it. I'm going to heat it up. Just keep on moving it. Just trying to get the plastic pretty warm, not melted. Sometimes it'll pull right back to where it's supposed to go, the way it came out of the mold. Pulling that back as it cools. Much straighter now. Starting to cool off where I can hold it back. I don't want to pull back the way it was. I want it to pull back the way it came out of the mold. And as it cools, it stays in that position. And I can live with that. That's not terrible. It wasn't the worst in the world, but it was a little crooked. So I'm going to go get my 2mm styrene. I'm going to fashion a tab right here. It's got a little kicker to it. And then build a tow hook. And I'll snap all this back together after I clean it. Alright, got my 2mm styrene. Change the blade on my X-Acto knife, ruler. I'm going to go ahead and measure across. Looks to be 4 millimeters wide. There we go. Go ahead and stick this piece on the turret. So go ahead and let that set up. I'll color match the paint. It's not exactly perfect, but it's pretty dang close to what was originally there. Once I color match that paint, it'll be hard to know this was even repaired. It holds with one, but why not give it two? Set that aside. Now I got to deal with the tow hook. So on this one right here, it's about 3 millimeters wide. The little kickoff is about 3 millimeter that way, so I need a piece of 3 mil. It's 1 mil styrene. Went ahead and let this dry for about a day. Got the tow hook here. I'm gonna have to color match the paint. Got the little tab that holds the turret cannon on. And I went ahead and did the turret cannon on the, I believe this is the Night Storm. So I just need to go ahead and color match this. Let that paint dry. I'll put the turret on and clean everything up. So I use this from Walmart. It's easy to color match. They got a bunch of different colors. Shake it up. I don't need a lot. Go ahead and use one of the small paint brushes. And there we go. So color matched. I'll set that aside. I'm going to let that dry. Like I said, this thing held without that. It just looks better to have it. Now we got to match the green. I'm going to have to color match this. I haven't been to Walmart to see if I can get that shade of green. Looks like an OD green with maybe a little tan. It's not like you really see this, but when I repair stuff like this, I want to not even remember where it was. Let that dry, see if that color matches good. Now for the tow hook. This actually shows more. Not a bad color match at all. So it's called an English Ivy Green, and I just put a little bit of the black up in there mixed in. I'll let that dry. Alright, let that dry about an hour. Definitely color match real nice. Never going to be perfect. Can never match it to a T, but super happy with that. Night storm. That'll work. So now I'm going to go ahead and clean these up. Decals, you can see the goo sticking off the sides of it. Get all that cleaned up. Alright, got everything wiped down. Pretty happy with that. I'm going to put the wheels back on. I got the extra wheel I needed from the toy store. Like I said, I started this. Thought I was going to finish it in one day. Ended up taking a couple. It's part of it. Life first, and get to this when you can. Get the wheels together. Go ahead and put those back on the body. Two go in the front. They slide over that little hole. Like I say, you push those wheels down into the tabs. Make sure they're seated. Back wheel's the same. Little circle hole here. Drop that over. Push it down. It's kind of axle gimmick or a suspension gimmick, the way they were built. Okay, front bumper. Two tabs on the bottom here. Snap it down. Go ahead and put the turret on the body. Tab, tab, tab right there. Push it in. Looks like that's everything on that. I might have some broken tabs. Let me look at this real quick. Yeah, there are. There are broken tabs here. This one and this one's shared. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'll do that on a different video. This video is getting quite lengthy anyway. Yeah, there's two tabs that's supposed to go through here. Clip down and clip down, just like on this one. Somebody sheared those off. Not the end of the world. So I'm gonna take a Q-tip and I'm gonna try to work some baby oil in this edges. So I soaked it first, let it kind of sit in. We'll take some of this and work it on the edges of the decals. Get some of that residue out. This isn't one of those vehicles that's worth buying the stickers for. I'll get it as clean as I possibly can. I'm gonna have to fix those front tabs. Probably a simple fix. Seeing I got another one sitting over there, I can measure the length. Let's keep working this up and down the edges. Started getting the black off of it. Work it in. I'll probably work on it another day or two off camera. Get some more of that residue out. Yeah, it already looks a million times better than they did when I first touched it. Alright, we'll call that for now. Go ahead and put the gun on. And for my fix, which is right here on this side, see how that holds. Well, memory card was full. I haven't been cleaning up my videos here lately and I knocked a bunch of them out. There's a Persuader, all restored. Needs a front tab still fixed. I didn't realize that till now. There's the Night Storm. It needs the missiles. What's crazy about that thing is those missiles are outrageous. I was seeing anywhere from 15, 20 bucks a piece. It needs 6 missiles. I'm not spending 120 bucks on missiles, so I'll be looking when I go to toy stores, in lots, or conventions or whatever. I'm not going to spend that kind of money on that. That vehicle's not worth it. It's a beautiful vehicle, but some of these things are crazy. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll be putting some new videos out coming up soon. Just a quick video on the Persuader and its Night Force version of it. A little cleanup, restoration. I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out.